Hey everybody, wonderful evening out here. We just moved the sheep into our new paddock, so they were in here. We just opened this up, moved them into our new paddock here. So this evening we are super excited. We got 3 ewes that just lambed, so we're on fresh green grass. We got ewes that are dropping babies. Super excited. This ewe had triplets. This is how you make money on grass, people. Get some good genetic ewes that can keep their body weight, give you two or three babies. Super stoked. That girl's gonna have babies still. The one down here walking away, she had doubles. Yeah, she had doubles. So we're super excited. We have 3 ewes that just lambed out, and we got 7 babies. So we got our bulls running with us. The bulls are mixed with the sheep right now until we turn them into the cows on June 1st. And man, it's just a beautiful evening. Beautiful evening to be out. Everybody's excited, trying to get a new chomp of grass. This is our South Pole bull we got from Bruce Shanks. This is our South Pole bull that we got from Bossland Cattle Company. We're super excited. These 2 are both 2 years old this April, so they're just barely 2 years old. I'm excited to see how they do once they really get going on this grass, because we had to push them pretty good this winter a little bit. So this is our last year's bull calf. We're not sure what he's going to do. We figured we'd leave him a bull and see how he turns out. If he doesn't keep stacking it on, we're gonna throw a band on him. So we got this 3-legged sheep here. I'll tell you the story behind her. So I had a friend who was running some sheep, and the mom to this sheep, she had her babies. And I'm not sure what happened, but the guard dog chewed the bottom of this sheep's foot. Just broke the bones on it really bad. So the friend was really busy. He called me up. He's like, hey, do you want this sheep? So I went and got it, and it was still bleeding pretty good. I could feel it. The bones was just, the dog just chopped down on the bones. So I got it. I cut the foot off, put a tourniquet on it, and the bone was still poking out of the skin a little bit. I wasn't sure what to exactly do. So the next day we took it into the vet, and he cut the bone back and pulled the skin over it. And it healed up, and she's been doing pretty good. So we got a 3-legged sheep on our farm. She just hobbles around. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have us some babies, so I'm kind of curious how she doesn't. Show you guys our dog feeder that we got rigged up. We've had a different style or two, but we've had either the sheep get in or the goats get in. Honestly, most generally it's the goats. The goats are shifty little buggers. They consistently will outsmart you if you're not careful. This is what we got going here. We got 4x4s cut on a little over 45s there on the front so it doesn't dig into the dirt. We got a 4x5 or 4x4 piece of plywood here. What I did is I just cut a hole in it to where the dog just jumps through the hole, gets in there and eats his food. So this has worked really good. We've had different dog sled feeders that the dog goes underneath, but we've had the goats go underneath and get the food, and had a lot of problems with the goats. One time we were running pretty much a system like this, but we had the dog crawl through a barrel, and sure enough, the goats would crawl into the barrel and eat the dog food. But the goats have not figured out a way to get in this one. So we're super excited. It's been working for us. Just wanted to share that with you because I've I struggled to figure out a system that was going to work for the sheep and the goats. And this seems to be working for us. Now we're just going to jump on the quad, move most of our fences with her, and jump on the quad and hook up to these and pull them into the new paddock. Hook up to this. I just rigged a chain up to this with a little, see that a little better, with a little hole here. I just throw this hole over this ball hitch. Grab our minnow here. This one's just rigged to a strap to now. Just like both of these on there. This is how we move our mineral feeder. I used to drag them, but man, it's just too much work. Now we just drag with the quad. It's much easier. Alrighty. Got our dog feeder moved over. Dog feeder. Kind of pull it out of the way here. Nice spot. Got our dog feeder. Make sure we got plenty. Put our strap on it. We have a little bungee on the top so the lid doesn't fly open. I've had it come open before, and then a little rain or something. A lot of our sheep here are starting to lose their winter coat, so we're getting a lot of shedding going here. We got this section which just goes up kind of by the house there. It's not super wide, but it's pretty long. This is where good genetics pay off, right there. You know, you really want to know your farmer, know who you're getting your sheep from if you're starting out. It's pretty cool to start out with someone that's doing what you're doing. You know, if you like to worm your sheep and stuff like that, you know, go to someone that's worming. And you know, we don't worm our sheep, we don't clip hooves, we don't do anything. We just rotate them. Focus on rotating them and giving them fresh green grass. And then the ones that struggle, they either die or we take them to the sale barn. But I honestly haven't had very much. When I first started, I had 3 die. But past that, they've been doing pretty good. So I'll tell you a little bit about this sheep herd we got. We started with 10 ewes and a ram from Bruce Shanks several years back, and we built our numbers up to almost 40 now off just 10 ewes. So, you know, sheep are pretty exciting. You really don't need a ton of them to get building the herd. So I think it's so much more, there's so much more ahead to go buy some good sheep from someone that's doing what you want to be doing, because you'll pay for it. If you go buy sale barn sheep, you know, for $150 or just right at $200, you know, they'll get wormy, they'll die on you, especially if you're trying to not worm at all, put no wormers on them. You know, you'll have stuff die on you, and before you know it, you're starting to lose money. Versus you come and buy from a reputable breeder, you know, you do pay a higher premium from, but if you manage, you know, close to his standards, then they'll perform. You know, like I said, we started with 10 and we lost 3. We lost 3 right out the gate. I don't know, they had them about a year, but they just got pretty wormy and they died, and you know, you just move on. We sold 6 wethers earlier took them to the sale barn. But so we had a few of these girls that lambed in January this year. We were trying to shoot for, I kept the rams in a little longer because I was seeing if I could get a double breeding in 2 years, get 3 kids in 2 years. But honestly, I about decided it's not worth it. Just keep them on one breeding a year, and then you can maintain better body condition and they can drop you more kids. That's what I found. You know, this baby right here. You know, they're just growing fast. That's a January baby right there. Actually, no, they weren't born in January. Take that back. They were born in February. These girls just had their little babies. It's okay, girl. I'm not pushing you. Yeah, this is our sheep herd. Just got them moved. Thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna go up, close our gate. Stay tuned, and see you in the next video.